Alright guys, so I'm here right now and I'm trying to actually wire in the flow sensor. So I'll give you a look at it. It's right down here. And I'll put the link in the description. And basically a great way to test it. So what I originally did is, so you have your X, let's go over here. So you have your X1, so that's where I wired it into. That's X1 are the inputs and then Y's are the outputs down there. But then you have your C1, which are commons, so C1, C2. So basically C1 is for X1 through 4, and then C2 is for X5 through 8. So I don't have any other inputs here except for this temperature probes on that side, but I don't have any inputs here. So I didn't know what polarity or what common wire to wire this to. If I wire that to a negative, the common to a negative, or the common to a plus. So a good way to test, and what I always do, because you can do this for 24 volts, is what I do is I end up just wiring this in up here, right, at C1, and I just let it loose. So right now, so like as you can see, it's just loose. And then I go ahead and I wire the flow sensor up. So the flow sensor came with three different wires. Sorry about that, the AC unit turned on. So it came with 3 separate wires, as you can see here. Red, black, yellow. The wiring diagram when I purchased it from Amazon showed that the red goes to positive, the black goes to negative, and then the yellow is the signal. So that's exactly how I have it wired in here. And then what I did is I went to the program, so right up here, and here's my X1 input, the flow turbine up. I didn't really know how it all worked, but I knew it was X1. So what I do is I ended up just taking this wire and I'll touch it to, so this right here is my positive block, so all those terminal inputs there are all positive, and then white right here, this is all my negative block. So I literally just pop it, go in here, and then I just touch it. I touch it. And as I touch it, as you can see here, it turns on right there. So you saw it turn on and off as I was pushing it in and out. And then I also went, so originally I went to negative. I tried that and I didn't see X1 turn on at all up here. But then when I pushed this wire into the positive, then it finally showed up as you saw in the video. So that's a great way to test inputs and outputs. So I did this for just about every input and output because I didn't know what common. So like as you can see here, the common for the outputs, I didn't know what to put for that. So you just test it that way. You basically turn on the output. As you can see, the light turns on, and then you take your common, which was C3, and then you put it on the negative, and then you try it on the positive, and then whichever one turns on your outputs, that's how you know. So this is a great way to test it. Now, I know there's better ways to figure out the polarity and how the internal PLC functions, and then specifically how your inputs and outputs, what their common wire should be, how it should be wired, but I don't understand it all. So this is a great way to test. Totally safe. I've never burned out an input or an output doing this, and it's low voltage, 24 volts. So that's why I love working with PLCs in general, and then low voltage, because you could just play around with it and go and learn everything that you possibly can through trial and error. So yeah, that's a good way to test it.